Once you master quantum entanglement, your subconscious unlocks your hidden energy. Let me begin with a powerful idea. Everything is connected. Not just metaphorically, but quite literally in the deepest layers of reality. Quantum physics tells us that particles across the universe can become entangled. When this happens, their states are linked no matter the distance. One affects the other. This phenomenon is called quantum entanglement. But here's where it gets personal. You are not separate from this phenomenon. Your thoughts, your intentions, your beliefs, they are energetically woven into this very same quantum web. And when you begin to understand how this connection works not just intellectually, but spiritually and emotionally, something extraordinary happens. Your subconscious unlocks your hidden energy, the energy that has been dormant, the power that has been waiting for activation. You are energetically connected to everything. Understanding how quantum entanglement proves your oneness with the universe. Let's begin with a revolutionary truth. You are not separate. Not from others, not from the world, and not even from the farthest stars in the galaxy. You are energetically connected to everything. This isn't just spiritual poetry, it's quantum physics, and once you understand it, it will radically transform how you see yourself and how you live your life. What is quantum entanglement? Quantum entanglement is a phenomenon where two or more particles become linked not physically, but energetically. When this happens, their states are connected in such a way that the behavior of one instantly influences the other, even across vast distances. This has been tested, proven, and accepted in modern physics. Einstein famously called it spooky action at a distance. But it's not spooky, it's divine design. What's even more fascinating is that this isn't limited to subatomic particles. It points to a universal principle. Separation is an illusion. Everything that exists is part of one massive, intelligent, vibrating energy field. And you, your body, your mind, your emotions are entangled in this web. You are not an island, you are a frequency. Your body might feel solid, but in truth, you are made of energy vibrating at a specific frequency. Your thoughts carry energy. Your emotions carry energy. And every single bit of that energy interacts with the field around you. Think of yourself like a radio transmitter and receiver. You are constantly sending out frequencies through your beliefs, emotions, and intentions, and at the same time, you are receiving the frequencies around you. That's how entanglement works. The more coherent your frequency is, meaning the more aligned your thoughts and emotions are, the more powerfully you affect the field. When you're radiating love, peace, faith, and purpose, those energies ripple outward. They don't just feel good, they alter the environment, the outcomes, and even the people around you. And when others are vibrating at the same frequency, there's a magnetic pull. You attract what you are. Your inner world shapes the outer world because you're energetically connected to everything. What happens inside you affects what happens around you. You've experienced this. You walk into a room and instantly feel tension or peace without a word being spoken. That's entanglement at play. Your energy is reading and responding to the field, but it's not just passive, it's creative. When you shift your internal state, you begin to shift your external reality. Not through force, but through resonance. When your energy is elevated, your environment must shift to match. When you carry faith and confidence, you're not just thinking positively, you are emitting a new signal that reshapes your opportunities, relationships, and reality. This is why healing matters. This is why self-awareness matters. Because what's going on inside of you is not private, it is entangled with the collective energy field of life. Entanglement and the power of intention. Your intention is not a weak wish, it is a directive of energy. When you become intentional about how you think, feel, and act, you begin to consciously engage with the quantum field. And because you're entangled with everything, your intention sends ripples into the field. Whether it's healing a relationship, manifesting abundance, or stepping into your purpose, it begins with clear, focused, emotionally charged intention. The universe is not responding to what you say you want. It's responding to the frequency of who you are. When your intention is pure and your emotion is aligned, you're not just hoping for something, you're activating the field to mirror your inner alignment. You are never alone in this web of energy in moments of fear, loss, or uncertainty. It's easy to feel alone, to believe you're disconnected. But entanglement reminds us of a deeper truth. You are never truly isolated. You are part of something vast, intelligent, and interconnected. Your prayers are heard, your energy is felt, your growth contributes to the healing of the whole. Every breakthrough you have sends a vibration through the field. Every act of kindness creates a ripple that echoes far beyond what your eyes can see. That's how powerful your presence is. So don't underestimate your value. Don't diminish your worth. When you elevate, the collective rises. That is the beauty of entanglement. We rise together. Step into your oneness. The illusion of separation is fading. Science and spirituality are converging to tell us what the ancient mystics have always known. We are one. You are energetically connected to the earth, to others, to the stars, and to the source itself. You are not here by accident. You are part of a divine system, a sacred web, and a quantum dance that is unfolding with precision. And now it's time to live like it. Walk with awareness, speak with intention, love with fullness, because every action, every thought, every heartbeat echoes in eternity. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. You are connected. You are powerful. You are entangled with the energy of the universe, and that changes everything. Your subconscious is the real power source, why the mind below the surface controls what you attract and create. Let's get straight to the truth. You are not creating your life from your conscious thoughts alone. You're not shaping your destiny with what you say you want. You're shaping it with what you truly believe at the deepest, often hidden level of your mind. That place is called the subconscious, and it is the real power source of your life. Most people walk through life thinking their conscious decisions are in control, but neuroscience tells us something different. Research shows that up to 95% of your thoughts, behaviors, and emotional responses are controlled by the subconscious mind. That means only 5% of your daily life is truly driven by conscious choice. The rest, it's programmed, it's automatic, it's deeply rooted, the subconscious. Your internal operating system. Think of your subconscious like the operating system of a computer. It runs quietly in the background, but it determines everything about how the system functions. You don't see it working, but it's always running, filtering information, interpreting experiences, and choosing what to accept or reject based on your inner programming. From the moment you were born, your subconscious was absorbing data through what you saw, heard, and felt. It stored everything. Beliefs from your family, reactions from early trauma, cultural messages about money, love, and success, words spoken to you during your most vulnerable years. And all of that became your internal truth. So when you try to change your life, your finances, relationships, confidence, but don't first shift your subconscious beliefs, you feel stuck. You set goals, but they don't manifest. You say affirmations, but nothing changes. Why? Because you're planting seeds on top of cement. You attract from who you are, not what you say. The law of attraction doesn't respond to surface-level wishes. It responds to core-level identity. It mirrors back your subconscious expectations. If deep down you believe you're not worthy, the energy you emit will block the very things you desire. If you believe money is evil or that love always hurts, your subconscious will filter your experiences to confirm those beliefs, even if consciously you want the opposite. The subconscious is always working to prove itself right. This is called confirmation bias, and your subconscious will literally ignore, reject, or distort information that doesn't align with its inner script. So, the question is, what story is your subconscious playing on repeat? Reprogramming the real power source. Here's the good news. Your subconscious is powerful, but it's not permanent. It can be reprogrammed, but not with willpower alone. You must access it the way it learns, through repetition, emotion, and imagery. Here are the most effective tools to do that. Affirmations with emotion. Don't just say it, feel it. When you repeat a new belief like I am worthy, attach an elevated emotion like gratitude or joy. The feeling helps bypass resistance and speaks directly to the subconscious. Visualization, the subconscious doesn't know the difference between real and imagined. So when you consistently visualize your future self successful, healthy, happy, your subconscious begins to accept it as your new normal. Inner child healing. Many of our deepest programs were written in childhood. Reconnecting with your inner child, giving them love, safety, and new messages, helps shift those early imprints. Meditation and hypnosis, these practices help you enter the theta brainwave state, the frequency where the subconscious is most accessible. In that relaxed state, transformation becomes faster and deeper. Environment and repetition. Your environment constantly feeds your subconscious. Surround yourself with people, messages, and experiences that reinforce the beliefs you want to install. Your outer world reflects your inner code. If life keeps showing you the same lessons, cycles of lack, fear, rejection, don't just change your strategy. Change your subconscious code. Ask yourself, what do I really believe about myself? What was I taught about success, love, money? Where did those beliefs come from, and are they even true? Your current reality is just a printout of your subconscious programming. To change the printout, you have to rewrite the code. Power is already within you, it just needs access. You don't need more motivation. You don't need to hustle harder. You need to align your subconscious with your vision. Once your inner world says yes, the outer world starts to shift in response. You have the power to break generational patterns. You have the power to override fear-based programming. You have the power to step into a new identity, one that serves your calling, not your conditioning. But it begins below the surface. The deepest work creates the greatest change. The world tells you to grind, to chase, to strive, but real transformation happens within. If you want to attract something new, create something powerful, and live in alignment with your highest self, you must go inward. You must face the invisible beliefs, rewire the inner blueprint, reclaim the power that's always been yours. Because the subconscious mind isn't just a quiet observer, it is the master architect of your life. And once you take control of the blueprint, you take control of your reality. So today, go deeper. Tap into the real source and watch your world transform from the inside out. Belief alignment unlocks hidden energy. When your subconscious beliefs match your desires, the universe responds. Let me ask you something powerful. Do you truly believe you can have what you desire, not just hope for it, not just wish it, but deep down in your core, do you believe it's yours? Because here's the truth. Your desires don't manifest through effort alone. They manifest through alignment. The universe doesn't respond to what you say you want, it responds to what you believe you deserve. When your subconscious beliefs are aligned with your desires, you tap into a level of energy that's been dormant within you. A hidden power comes alive, and that's when everything begins to shift. Desire without belief creates resistance. We all have dreams to love deeply, to live abundantly, to walk in purpose, but so many people carry opposing beliefs inside them. They say they want wealth, but deep down, they believe money is scarce or sinful. They want love, but they believe they're not enough. They want impact, but believe they're too small to matter. This is called energetic dissonance, when your conscious desires and your subconscious beliefs are out of sync. And that dissonance blocks your flow. It creates confusion in the signal you send to the universe. It's like pressing the gas and the brake at the same time. Your energy stalls. You're trying to move forward, but your beliefs are pulling you back. The result: delays, frustration, burnout, feeling stuck even when you're doing all the right things. The universe responds to wholeness. Here's the principle you must understand. The universe responds to coherence. When your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are in alignment, you create a unified, powerful frequency. That frequency is magnetic. It attracts, it opens doors, it activates people, resources, and opportunities. This is why alignment is more powerful than hustle. You can work harder and get nowhere if your energy is split. But when your belief matches your desire, when you know it's already yours, you become unstoppable. The hidden energy within you begins to rise, and that's not motivation, that's momentum. Your beliefs set the limit or unlock the power. Your subconscious beliefs act like filters. They either block or allow energy to flow. Let's say you want to be successful. If you subconsciously believe that success means loneliness, failure, or rejection, your energy will sabotage you before you ever get close. Not because you're weak, but because your inner programming is trying to protect you from what it believes is dangerous. On the other hand, when you rewire your beliefs to match your desires, when you truly believe that success is safe, purpose-filled, and aligned with who you are, your subconscious will unlock the energy you need to receive it. This is the shift. This is where people go from forcing life to flowing in it. How to align belief and desire. So how do we move from conflict to congruence? Here are 5 powerful steps. Identify the misalignment. Ask yourself, what do I desire? Now ask, what do I really believe about it? Be brutally honest. If there's a gap, that's where your work begins. Reprogram the narrative your subconscious speaks through repetition and emotion. Use affirmations, journaling, and visualization to install new beliefs that support your desires. Not just once, daily. Feel it before you see it. Emotion is energy in motion. When you feel the emotion of your fulfilled desire before it shows up, you collapse time. The universe responds to how you feel, not just what you say. Act as if it's already true. When your beliefs shift, your actions must follow. Don't wait to see it. Walk, speak, and make decisions like it's already real. This tells the subconscious, this is our new normal. Surround yourself with alignment. Environment matters. Be around people, messages, and energy that support your highest self. Your circle should reinforce your belief, not challenge your worth. The energy within you was never missing, just blocked, that hidden energy you've been searching for. It's already inside you. It's the energy of faith, of clarity, of confidence. But it's been blocked by conflicting beliefs, past programming, and fear-based narratives. The moment your belief aligns with your desire, that energy is released. You stop forcing, you start flowing, and you begin to experience divine timing, synchronicities, and results that feel effortless because they're the natural outcome of your inner alignment. Believe bigger, and life will meet you there. Your beliefs are not just thoughts, they are commands to the universe. They are energetic blueprints for what's allowed and what's blocked. The greatest power you will ever hold is the ability to believe differently. To believe better, to believe bigger. You don't get what you want. You get what you believe you can have. So upgrade your beliefs to match your dreams. Because once belief and desire walk in agreement, the universe has no choice but to respond. Your hidden energy is waiting, and it's unlocked the moment you say, I believe it's already mine. Emotion plus intention equals quantum activation. How to send powerful, coherent signals into the quantum field. Have you ever wondered why some people manifest quickly while others, despite trying everything, seem stuck? The answer often lies in one powerful formula. Emotion plus intention equals quantum activation. This isn't just a feel-good idea. It's a principle grounded in both quantum physics and ancient spiritual wisdom. When you combine clear intention with elevated emotion, you send a coherent, focused, and powerful signal into the quantum field, the invisible fabric of reality that responds not to your words, but to your energy. If you want to shift your life, your health, your relationships, your abundance, you don't just need to think differently. You need to feel differently. You need to align your intention, your mental focus, with the emotion that matches what you want to experience. When those two forces unite, something extraordinary happens. The quantum field responds to energy, not effort. Let's first understand what the quantum field is. At the deepest level, beyond matter, beyond atoms, everything is energy. Everything is vibration. The quantum field is the energetic matrix that holds all possibilities. Every version of your future already exists as potential, and your personal energy determines which version you collapse into reality. But here's the catch. The quantum field doesn't respond to desperation, fear, or force. It doesn't respond to what you say you want. It responds to the signal you're broadcasting. So what's your signal? It's the combination of your intention and your emotion. What is intention? Intention is the mental picture of what you want. It's the clear, focused aim of your energy. When you set an intention for healing, success, love, or purpose, you are directing your awareness into the future you want to create. But intention alone is not enough. You can think about your dream all day long, but if your emotion is still rooted in fear, doubt, or lack, you're sending mixed signals into the field. That's why people can visualize daily and still feel stuck, because the frequency of their emotion doesn't match the vision in their mind. What is emotion? Emotion is the fuel behind your intention. It's the vibration that gives life to the image you hold in your mind. And not just any emotion, the elevated emotions. Gratitude, joy, love, freedom, faith, peace, these emotions raise your frequency. They expand your energy. When you feel as if your desire has already happened, your body believes it's real. And that's when the subconscious begins to shift. That's when your signal to the field becomes clear, coherent, and powerful. The power of coherence: when your heart emotion and your mind intention are in harmony, your whole being moves into coherence. That coherence is the language the quantum field understands. Think of your energy like a radio wave. When it's scattered, when your thoughts are one way and your feelings another, the wave is weak and distorted. But when you align intention and emotion, your wave becomes focused, clear, and magnetic. That's when doors open. That's when miracles unfold. This isn't magic. It's quantum alignment. How to practice quantum activation: clarify your intention, be specific. What do you want to experience? Don't just say more money or better health. Visualize the outcome in detail. Create a mental picture of the version of you who is already living it. Cultivate the emotion. Ask, how would I feel if this were already real? Step into that feeling. Use gratitude as your gateway. It's one of the fastest ways to elevate your emotional state. Practice daily. Set aside 10-15 minutes each day to enter a quiet space. Close your eyes, focus on your intention, and allow the emotion to flood your body. Let your energy become the future before it arrives. Take aligned action. Once your energy shifts, the next step is action, not frantic effort, but action aligned with the energy of your intention. When you move from a state of belief and embodiment, the world responds. You are the signal. You are not separate from the field. You are part of it. Your energy is constantly interacting with the unseen world around you. So stop begging for change and start broadcasting change. The universe is listening not to your words, but to your energy signal. So combine your intention with elevated emotion. Feel it before you see it, and activate the quantum power that's already inside you. Because when you send a clear, coherent signal to the field, life has no choice but to respond. Shift internally, and the external will follow. Master your inner world, and your outer reality must transform. We live in a world that constantly tells us to chase, to hustle for validation, fight for success, and force results. From a young age, we're taught to fix our problems by controlling the things around us: people, circumstances, outcomes. But here's the truth most people miss. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. You don't change your life by changing what's out there. You change your life by shifting what's in here. When you shift internally, the external must follow. It's not just a mindset, it's a spiritual law. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions, these shape your energy, and your energy shapes your reality. The outer world is a mirror. Life is not happening to you, it's responding through you. Every relationship, every opportunity, every challenge, it's mirroring back something that's going on inside you. If your world is filled with stress, conflict, or lack, it's not because you're cursed or unlucky. It's because there's something within you, a belief, a wound, a frequency that's attracting or tolerating that experience. The world is your mirror, not your enemy. So instead of trying to fix the reflection, fix the original image. Go inward. That's where the real power lies. Master your thoughts, master your world. Your thoughts shape your perception, and your perception shapes your reality. If your inner dialogue is filled with self-doubt, fear, or negativity, then you'll see a world full of obstacles and opposition. But when you begin to renew your mind, to speak life over yourself, to think higher thoughts, everything begins to shift. You begin to notice different opportunities. You begin to attract different people. You begin to move with confidence and clarity. What's changed? Not the world. You have. And when you change, the world responds differently to you. Energy doesn't lie. Every human being carries an energy field, a vibration that's shaped by their internal state. That's why two people can walk into the same room and have completely different experiences. One person attracts respect, joy, and opportunities. The other attracts drama, rejection, and struggle. It's not luck. It's alignment. When you shift internally from fear to faith, from scarcity to abundance, from confusion to clarity, your energy begins to send out a new signal. And that signal is what the universe, the people around you, and life itself responds to. You don't have to chase what's meant for you. You simply have to align with it. Healing the inner world changes everything. Some of the greatest shifts in your life won't come from external success. They'll come from inner healing. When you heal your self-worth, you stop settling. When you forgive, you release the heavy energy that's blocking your progress. When you let go of fear, you make space for bold decisions. When you find peace within, you stop being shaken by every storm around you. The more inner peace you cultivate, the less control the outer chaos has over you. You become grounded, centered, unbothered, and ironically, the moment you stop reacting to the world starts responding to you differently. The process of internal shift. So how do you shift internally? It starts with awareness. Pause and observe. Get still. Pay attention to what you're feeling and thinking on a daily basis. What beliefs are driving your actions? What emotions are you unconsciously carrying? Reprogram with intention. Begin speaking and affirming the truth you want to embody even before you see it. Repetition creates reality. Release what no longer serves you. Let go of people, habits, and stories that keep you in a lower state. You can't rise while holding on to what's weighing you down. Elevate your environment. Surround yourself with energy that reflects where you're going, not where you've been. Act from the inside out. Don't wait to feel confident to move. Move like someone who is already whole. Don't wait for validation to feel worthy. Know your worth and act accordingly. The shift that changes everything. Your power doesn't come from what you can control. It comes from what you can transform within. You don't need to manipulate your environment to feel peace. You need to become peace. You don't need the world to change for you to feel enough. You need to believe you are enough. And the world will reflect that belief back to you. So stop chasing the external. Start mastering the internal. Because when you shift within, you shift everything. Your energy is the strategy. Your alignment is the access. And your inner world is the architect of your outer life. Let the transformation begin within you.